here are 10 proven scientific reasons why tall people have it better, and we need to know if you agree. This goes out to anyone who has been asked, how's the weather up there in their lifetime? It's not easy sticking out among a crowd and unintentionally commanding attention when you enter a room. In fact, it can be downright uncomfortable at times. But in reality, tall people really are a head above the rest, literally and figuratively. There are some major health and lifestyle perks to having a few extra inches than the average person, and it's high time, tall people celebrate them. 1. Tall people may be smarter. A University of Edinburgh study found that taller individuals may be more intelligent. Researchers examined more than 6,000 unrelated subjects and discovered there was a small correlation between height and higher IQs. You genius, you. 2. Your risk of diabetes is lower. Here's a reason to celebrate being a vertically inclined. A collective analysis of studies published in the journal Obesity Reviews showed that women with a taller stature were less likely to develop type 2 diabetes. Other research also suggests there is a lower risk for the condition for both tall men and women. 3. You might be more successful. Forget commanding any old room. You might take charge of the boardroom. Research shows that CEOs are taller on average. Additionally, about half of male Fortune 500 CEOs are at least 3 inches taller than other males who aren't in as prominent positions, Bloomberg reported. 4. Tall individuals may be paid more at work. Take this to the bank. Research shows that even just an extra inch of height could be worth approximately $800 in more earnings per year, The Atlantic reported. Another analysis published in the Journal of Human Capital found that being in the 75th percentile for height is associated with a 9 to 15% salary increase. 5. You might be less likely to have dementia. Another University of Edinburgh study found that people who are shorter had a greater risk of dying with dementia than those who were taller. The link between height and dementia risk was also stronger in men than women. It's important to note that being short isn't necessarily an indicator of dementia. It could just be because shorter heights are associated with greater risk factors for the illness, like genetics. 6. You're at a lower risk for some heart disease. 3 cheers for a healthy heart. While your height might put you at risk for some heart troubles, such as atrial fibrillation, aka an irregular heartbeat, it also could protect you from other concerning issues. Research shows taller individuals are less at risk for congestive heart failure and coronary artery disease. 7. Tall people are happier. Here's something to smile about. Tall individuals report more positive emotions than shorter ones, according to one study. Those with a greater stature were also less likely to report feelings of anger and sadness. And the good news here is that happiness is a contagious feeling, so you're imparting that joy to other people. Bravo. 8. You might be more productive. Your height could be an indicator of what you cross off your to-do list. A paper published in the National Bureau of Economic Research found over a 7-year study that taller individuals tended to be more productive in their jobs. Researchers made their assessment based on the hourly earnings of each of the subjects over the course of the study. 9. You're seen as more confident. There's no excuse to not strut your stuff because the world sees you as a powerhouse anyway. Research shows taller individuals appear more confident and had better social skills in adolescence because they were more likely to participate in activities like sports and school clubs. 10. The weather really is great up here. Ultimately, being tall rocks. You're able to reach things on high shelves. You have unobstructed views at crowded concerts. You're better equipped to play basketball if that's your thing. You dominate whatever space you're in. So the next time someone asks, how's the weather up there? Tell them it's pretty darn sunny. Please subscribe, like, and share.